I won't say that I'm more clear, but I'm not confused.
I mean, I would say that this guy is just he's just a regular old guy who's like, I don't want any drama.
Okay.
And because he doesn't want drama, he got drama, you know? Because dramatic people are like, you know? And like, I don't know, it's very funny. So yeah, this version was funny.
So let's see, apparently he's not some sex gender expert as well.
Yeah.
He's just the owner of a fan shop for Star Wars, and let me put it this way. I think his answer is very honest and it's very concrete.
Yeah.
You ask him a question, he give you the answer.
Yeah.
We are not judging if this answer is wrong or right. I like that when I'm asking question, don't just circle around. Because you see, he asked the same question to the gender expert and they cannot get an answer. And you ask a man who absolutely have no idea what gender, sex, this complex social definition is, but he just said, how do I know this? Common sense. Why do I matter? Because I have a finish.
Yeah, I mean, it was very succinct, to the point.
It's correct.
It's not like...
It's not correct. I mean, it's accurate.
It was like this.
It's accurate. It's to the point. It's 100% matching the questions. I mean, respect, honestly. I think people should be more confident about what they think, what they truly think, and make it simple.
Yeah.
And maybe for his point of view, I mean, I would say that one thing I picked up, okay, so this woman or this guy or this transgender woman said, transgender woman is a woman.
Okay.
My concern would be, if you're a woman, why do you put transgender in front? Because when someone asks me, I won't say I'm a pretty woman, or I'm an ugly woman, I'm a tall woman, or I'm a fat woman, I'm a thin woman. So see, if you recognize you as a normal, ordinary woman, you don't put transgender in front of you. Because technically, when we are saying something with actual adjective in front of it, is that you don't specifically very self-conscious with the concept after.
Yeah.
I think if you think you're a woman, you confidently say, I'm a woman. For example, I won't say I'm a transgender woman or I'm a trans woman because I didn't do a surgery and I think I'm a woman and I'm just a woman.
Yeah.
So you see, I don't really know if a transgender woman is a woman or not because, of course, I don't give a definition. From my point of view, I would say transgender woman is not equals to woman because you put a transgender in front of it. Just like pretty woman is not equals to woman because there are other women. There are women are probably sorry to say that, but you have pretty women, you have
or average woman,
there's an average woman, there's like a confident woman, there's like strong woman, there's like cutie woman, there's a lot of women, but when you say I'm a pretty woman, I'm an ugly woman, I'm a fat woman, and it doesn't sound to me equals to woman. Because my concern would be, why do you see yourself pretty instead of pretty woman? Because woman for me, it's okay, it's a category that you randomly. Like pretty woman for me in this conversation, this context, would equals to man.
Yeah.
I'm pretty man, I'm pretty woman. The point is pretty.
Yeah.
So when it's human, when that person says, you know what, I'm a transgender woman. Transgender is woman. For me, it sounds weird. Because transgender woman, the focus is transgender.
Yeah.
Meaning that you used to be a man and you also recognize that is truth.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this whole thing, let me just say, I agree with you.
Yeah, okay.
I agree with you. Trans women is a woman, I don't know, man, like it's it's weird because like if the trans people would have said I'm just transgender, I'm a transgender woman or a transgender man, I think it would be just fine, it's just a new category, right?
Yeah, it would be
it's a new category. But if you want to infiltrate the already legacy
of a woman, like
of a woman.
no word descriptive woman, like a woman.
Yeah.
Punked.
Like, it's not true, right? You're not, if you're not 100% something, then you're not that something, right?
Yeah.
You're a custom. You're a custom-made, man-made woman. So like if you a man-made, it's just a human-made. I don't know.
If your raw material is something and you artificially did something, and then you become another thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you're not that thing.
You're not that thing. So you're not the thing before you're not the thing, which actually used to be 100% natural. Yeah. Just like a diamond, for example. People would pay a huge amount of money to get a real diamond, natural diamond. Yeah. But technically speaking, you can also get artificial diamond, which has exactly the chemistry, the covalent bond, etc. But you pay less than 10%. Yeah. So see, there's something about natural born and artificially made or something. And speaking of diamond, because the artificial diamond and the natural diamond have exactly the same chemical chemistries. Yeah. Chemicals, characteristic in natural, but speaking of human beings, I also believe and firmly believe that man transfer into a woman or woman transfer into a man is different than the natural born woman and natural born man. That's a significant difference. Yeah.
It is a difference, and I think that honestly, it's just of course, everything we say is our opinion.
It's individual opinion. Yeah. No defense, just to make it clear.
Yeah, we don't represent anybody. It's just our opinion. But I think that trans woman and trans man should be their own separate category. Yeah, and I think it would be awesome. It's like I think it's kind of like like I'm a very science-oriented guy, and I think it's very interesting that we're making attempts to change
to minorities,
change our nature, change like grow boobs and like transform penises into vaginas and whatever. I think it's like kind of like doing the impossible. It's very interesting, and I really it's very wild. Like it's very interesting to me. Like I would not do that ever, but it takes a lot of courage to
and
make
a lot of pain.
Yeah, a lot of pain.
It's major surgery. It's risk of dying, inflammations, years of hormones injections.
Yeah, so it's kind of expensive to
tons of side
transform yourself. You're investing money, like your psychological power, everything, your physical health, everything to become something that you're not, and to become like your custom version of what you want to be, and then to just be like, oh, I'm a woman, just like 50% of other population. I would not do that. I would be like fucking special. I made myself.
Just be PG-14 for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I just made myself. Like this is how I want to be, right? So why would anyone be like, oh, I'm just like any other women? It's weird to me. This is kind of crazy.
I think, but from this point of view, I get the point. I think, for example, I want to be a rich person. Yeah. And everybody wants to be a rich person. So we're struggling to do whatever to become a rich person. And maybe in the same way they consist like gender transmission, the same thing. It's hard, and maybe we want to be the 5%, like Bill Gates, Elon Musk kind of rich person, and they want to be like an average majority. They want to be a woman or they want to be a man. So they want to be the 50% of the non-minority group. I think the efforts they made, it doesn't matter if it's a physical efforts or like mental efforts, or you have to study or whatever. Yeah. I think the concept itself that I want to become a person, whether it's widely recognized or whether it's minority group, I mean, for me, this is the same. Yeah, I would say the same. The process itself, that I want to become a group. Yeah. Yeah, for me, the same.
Like, so if transgender woman is a woman, you're losing your minority status, right? Because women are not minorities. They're actually majority,
and I don't think in the history as of nowadays. Yeah. I never been.
Why would you lose the minority status?
Yeah,
bro?
I mean, I'm never being poorly treated just because I'm a woman. Actually, I feel like I get more advantages because I'm a woman than maybe my other female friends, or maybe my male friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like, being a woman is not necessarily give you advantages in a way, because maybe being a man can be,
It's all pluses and minuses.
You see, sometimes I feel like if you are a minority group, doesn't necessarily mean you are under advantages. Maybe it's a good thing. You see, minority group normally get more sponsorship from the government, for example.
Yeah.
Like the disabled people might have more allowances than people who have health, but of course you don't want to be physically disabled, but just in saying that, so on the paper is that maybe disabled people get more allowances. People who are under a poor condition maybe get more allowances from the government than the people who have the average income statements. I'm just saying that minority is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
Of course they throw more, but also they get something extra bonus to compensate one thing.
Yeah. I mean, in Romania we have the gypsy ethnicity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they have to, stimulate the growth of the community. They have reserved seats in high school, middle school, because reserved, like, if nobody's like occupying them, that's fine. But if even no matter your grade, you have
a reserved
seat, yeah. So that's great, like, okay, that's fine. Even though it's kind of discriminatory, it's positive discrimination. Yeah, that exists.
It's, we call it affirmative discrimination in a way, because we give you special something because you are minorities and other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, in China, the same. We have ethnic groups a lot, and we have minorities. And minorities have, for example, they get extra points when they are attending like the high school, like university entrance examination. I mean, they get extra holidays because they have different religions, and they have the standard holidays that every average Chinese people would have, and they also have extra religious holiday because it's their culture, right? And they have a parallel language system because they speak their mother tongue, which is totally another languages, and at the same time they also study the Mandarin, which is the standard Chinese. So of course for me it's great, because 1 point, 1 grade in this state exam can make a differences of maybe 500 to 600 people, and just because they are minority, and they get the credit points. And just because they are minority, I mean, of course they are under they are out of other benefits for sure, but sometimes just saying that being a minority can yield you some advantages. Maybe it's affirmative allowances because you are so under saying for so long, and now we give you a little bit credits, just to compensate something. So not necessarily always a bad thing.
Okay. Great discussion. Let's continue on with